For this section, we're going to be talking about multiplying polynomials, and this is actually something that we've been doing over and over again as we went through this course, but we're going to really go over the rules and talk about exactly what's going on this time. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this problem that says 6x times 3x squared. And we're supposed to multiply this together. Now this is two monomials that we're multiplying together. Now I'm going to kind of go through this a long drawn out way, which we will not have to do anymore, but I just want to make sure that everybody sees what's happening here. 6 times x could be rewritten as 6 times x instead of just 6x. Times, now 3 times x squared could be written as 3 times x if we wanted to write it all out. Now, because multiplication is both commutative and associative, you can multiply in any order that you want to. So I'm going to rearrange these. Wouldn't this be the exact same thing as saying 6 times 3 times x times x times x? And now we can, again, multiply in any order we want to. So if I multiply these two numbers together, that would give me an 18. And if I multiplied x times x times x together, that would give me x to the third power. And then I could really write that as 18 x cubed as our final answer. Now, that's doing it the long drawn out way. Obviously, we don't want to write every single piece of it out every time. But can you see that we got the answer because we multiplied the whole number parts together, the 3 times the 6, and then we multiplied those variable parts together. The x times x squared would be x cubed, because when we multiply like bases, we have to add the exponents. Okay, once you understand what's really going on there, then we can use that for the next few problems without having to go through that in detail. Okay, so in this problem we've got 2x times negative 3x squared times 4x to the fifth. So let's multiply all of those numbers together. 2 times negative 3 times 4 would be negative 24. And when we multiply all of those variables together, x times x squared times x to the fifth, since we're multiplying like bases, we just have to add the exponents. So that would be x to the 1 plus 2 would be 3 plus 5 would be 8 power. So our final answer is negative 24x to the 8th. Now, down here on this problem, we have something just a little bit different happening. We're not multiplying monomials anymore. This is a monomial times a binomial. We literally have to multiply this negative 3a to both of the items in the binomial. So what I like to do here is I like to draw these arrows to show that we are multiplying that negative 3a times both the 2a and also the 7. This is also called the distribution property. So let's begin. Negative 3a times 2a, we're going to multiply number parts and then letter parts. So we would have negative 6, and then a times a would be a squared. Now we have done the multiplication to the first term. Negative 3a times 7 would be negative 21a. Now we're done. And that is distribution.